Mom, just got out of my meeting. Sorry I'm running late.
Another late night? The boys were asking about you during dinner. Aiden especially wanted to show you his math test.
How did he do?
Perfect score, of course. That boy is so gifted. Just like you were at his age.
And Hunter's test?
Let's talk about that when you get home. Working overtime again? That must be rough. I'm run ragged with the twins myself. But don't worry about us here. Take your time coming home.
You didn't answer me about Hunter's test.
Well, if you don't know now, he barely passed. I tried to help him studying, but he just doesn't focus.
Mom, we've talked about this. Different kids learn differently.
Different is one way to put it. The boys already had dinner.
What did you make?
Aiden's favorite, hamburger steak. He cleaned his plate in minutes. Such good manners, that boy. Aiden finished and is watching YouTube. Hunter still isn't done eating yet. Why does Hunter take forever to do anything?
Is he actually eating slowly or just picking at his food?
Both. Always both with that child. I don't understand why he can't be more like his brother.
Hunter just moves at his own pace. He gets that from me, I think.
Don't be ridiculous. You were never this slow-paced. Must get it from your mother's side of the family.
Please don't say things like that. If anything, Sarah's the one who's always in a rush.
Is that so? I'd call that sloppy rather than rushed.
Mom, stop. How much homework do they have tonight?
Aiden's already finished his. Hunter hasn't even started. He's still at the dinner table.
Did you ask him if something's bothering him?
What could possibly be bothering him? He has everything he needs. A roof over his head, food on his plate. Unlike some children who actually have real problems.
Sometimes kids need more than just basics, Mom. They need understanding, too.
Understanding? I understand perfectly well. He's just being difficult. Like when he wouldn't eat the vegetables I prepared specially.
Did you make them the way he likes them? Remember, he prefers them less seasoned.
He should eat what he's given. Aiden's never complained about my cooking.
They're different people with different tastes.
Different tastes, different speeds, different everything. Sometimes I wonder...
Wonder what?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud. Are you almost home?
About 30 minutes away. Traffic is really heavy tonight.
I'll make some tea for you. You must be so tired from all the overtime.
Thanks, Mom. Did Hunter at least finish his dinner?
Finally. Took him nearly an hour. I had to stand there and watch him eat every bite. My legs are killing me now.
You didn't have to stand there. He would have eaten eventually.
And waste the entire evening? He needs structure, discipline.
He needs patience and support.
Support? That's all he gets. I spend more time helping him than I ever do with Aiden. And what results do I see?
Progress isn't always visible right away.
At this rate, he'll never catch up to his brother. Do you know what Aiden's teacher said at the last conference?
Mom, please, I don't want to hear comparisons.
You can't ignore reality forever. One twin is clearly more capable than the other.
They're both capable in their own ways. Anyway, I'll be home in about 30 minutes.
Is Sarah away on business again?
Yeah, until the day after tomorrow.
Their trip this month? She sure travels a lot for work. Wonder if she's scheduling these trips on purpose. Women should be taking care of their house. It's concerning.
Don't say that. She brings in good money. We need it for the boy's future.
Does a woman really need to earn that much? In my day, mothers stayed home. Children need stability.
The boys have stability. They have you watching them, and Sarah video calls them every night.
Video calls aren't the same as being present. I see how it affects them, especially Hunter.
What do you mean?
Well, Aiden manages just fine, but Hunter gets so clingy when she's gone, almost desperate for attention.
He misses his mother. That's normal.
Normal for a child half his age, maybe. With the children growing up, we need to save while we can.
Exactly. That's why we both work.
Who would have thought you'd end up with twins? You two originally said one child would be enough. Must be quite the shock for your wife, having two unexpectedly.
Stop saying things like that. Having twins means double the joy. Raising twins is challenging, but fun. And even though they look identical, they each have their own personality.
That's true. They certainly have different personalities. Hayden's so gifted, while Hunter is just average. I worry about his future. How can twins be so different? It defies logic.
Don't rank them like that. Aiden and Hunter each have their own strengths. They shouldn't be compared. Like how Aiden loves baseball and Hunter loves soccer.
Baseball is such a noble sport. Takes real skill and strategy. But especially Hunter. He's dragging the soccer team down and shows no improvement. Can't focus, and his grades are terrible. That child just can't do anything right.
The coach says he's improving. He scored a goal last week.
Against the worst team in his league. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes.
Everyone has things they're good and bad at. He just might not have found his strength in obvious areas yet. Just give him time.
Time? He's had 11 years. I'm only saying this because I care about my grandson.
Mom, I'm always grateful. Thank you for watching the kids while Sarah and I work. But please don't rank the kids. They're still growing. Just watch over them quietly.
You can't be so laid back about this. They're already in 5th grade. These are crucial years. If he falls behind now...
What do you mean laid back? There's nothing to worry about. Please just be kinder to Hunter.
Kinder? After everything I do for those boys? Every single thing.
I know, Mom. I'm almost home. Do you need anything from the convenience store?
No, I have everything I need here. Just hurry home safely. Those boys should be in bed soon. Though I'm sure Hunter will find some excuse to stay up.
I'll talk to him when I get home and make sure everything's okay.
Yes, you do that. Maybe he'll actually listen to you. Though I doubt it.
Just finished up some paperwork at the office, heading to the station now.
It's getting late. Your father was never this dedicated to overtime. Always home for dinner with his family.
Different times, different responsibilities. How are the boys?
Aiden's working on his science project. Such initiative, that boy. Even asked about my old sewing kit for the display board.
And Hunter?
On his phone. Probably playing games again. Did Sarah call them today?
She video called during their lunch break.
These business trips are becoming more frequent. 3rd one this month, if I'm counting correctly.
The company's expanding. It's a good opportunity for her.
But at what cost? The boys need their mother, especially at this age.
They understand. Sarah makes time for them every day.
Video calls aren't the same. A mother should be present and be with them. Not gallivanting across the country for meetings.
Mom, please, we've discussed this.
I'm just concerned. Hunter's grades are slipping. He needs more stability at home.
His grades are fine, and he has stability. He has us.
Us? You mean me. I'm the one here every day. Cooking, cleaning, helping with housework, while she's staying in fancy hotels.
Sarah works hard for this family. We're lucky to have your help, but please don't criticize her.
Did you know she didn't even call yesterday? Hunter waited until 9.
She had a late meeting. She texted them both.
Texts. Everything is text these days. No personal touch.
Times change, Mom.
Not everything should change. Family values shouldn't change. A mother's duty shouldn't change.
Sarah's a great mother. The boys adore her.
Aiden manages well enough. But Hunter, he gets so needy when she's gone.
He just misses her. That's natural.
Natural? Is it natural for a mother to choose work over family? To leave her children with their grandmother?
She's not choosing work over family. She's working for the family.
In my day.
Times were different then. We need 2 incomes now, especially with twins.
About that. I never understood why you didn't stop at 1. 1 child is easier to manage, to provide for.
We didn't stop at anything. We were blessed with twins. End of story.
Blessed. Is that what Sarah calls it? I remember how overwhelmed she was at first. Could barely handle 1 baby, let alone 2.
She was a new mother. Everyone struggles at first.
I didn't. I took motherhood naturally. Your father always said I was born for it.
Everyone's different, Mom.
Different. Yes, I suppose that's one way to put it. Though I never needed business trips to escape.
Sarah's not escaping. She's building her career.
Career. Such a modern word. In my day, family was enough of a career.
Well, it's not your day anymore. Sarah's success is good for all of us.
Success? At what cost? Do you know what Hunter said yesterday?
What?
He asked if his mother didn't want to be home, if she preferred work to him. That's what these trips are doing to him.
He said that? I'll talk to him.
Talk won't fix everything. He needs his mother, not phone calls and video chats.
I'll be home soon. We can discuss this then.
There's nothing to discuss. I see what I see. A mother who puts career before children. A father who enables it. And children who suffer for it.
That's enough. Sarah and I both work hard for this family. The boys are happy and healthy. That's what matters.
Happy? Is that what you call it? When Hunter cries in his room? When he checks his phone every 5 minutes for messages?
If he's struggling, we'll help him as a family.
Family. Such a convenient word, when half the family is always away.
I'm done with this conversation. I'll be home in 20 minutes.
Running away from the truth? Like mother, like son.
Don't text me again until I'm home. We'll talk in person.
Fine, but remember who's here, who's actually raising your children, while you and Sarah chase your careers.
Mom, please, just stop.
Truth hurts, doesn't it? But someone has to say it. For those children's sake. For Hunter's sake.
We'll discuss this at home. End of discussion.
Aiden got another award today. First place in the science fair. The principal personally congratulated him.
That's great news. How did Hunter's project do?
He didn't enter. Said he wasn't interested. But we both know the truth.
What truth?
He knew he couldn't compete with his brother. Didn't even try. That's his problem. No drive, no ambition.
Maybe he just wasn't interested in the science fair. He's more into sports.
Sports. You mean the soccer team he can barely keep up with?
He's improving. Coach mentioned it last week.
Barely scoring against the worst team doesn't count as improvement. Meanwhile, Aiden's basketball team is heading to regionals. The difference is like night and day.
Stop comparing them. They're different people with different interests.
Different is one way to put it, but they're twins. They should be more alike.
Twins don't have to be alike. They're individuals.
When you were young, you never gave up like Hunter does. You had drive, determination, just like Aiden.
Hunter doesn't give up. He just approaches things differently.
Different. Always different. You know what his teacher told me yesterday?
What?
He's falling behind in math again. Can't keep up with the class, while Aiden's doing high school level problems.
We can get him a tutor if he needs help.
I try to help him every day, but he just stares at the page like he's not even trying.
Maybe your teaching style doesn't work for him? Every child learns differently.
There you go again, making excuses for him. He needs discipline, not coddling.
He needs support and understanding.
Understanding? I understand perfectly well. He's lazy, unmotivated, a disappointment.
Don't ever call him that! Ever!
I'm just being honest. Someone has to be. You and Sarah just keep pretending everything's fine.
Nothing needs pretending. Hunter is fine the way he is.
Fine. Is that what you call it? When one twin excels at everything, and the other...
The other what? Finish that sentence, Mom.
You know what I mean. Look at their rooms. Aiden's is spotless. Hunter's looks like a tornado hit it.
He's 11. It's normal.
Normal for who? Not for Aiden. Not for you at his age. He gets this from your wife's side.
Leave Sarah out of this.
Why? It's true. Her side of the family was always less disciplined.
That's enough. I won't have you insulting my wife or my son.
Insults? I'm stating facts. Look at their test scores. Look at their achievements. Look at their futures.
They're 11. Their futures are wide open.
Open for Aiden, maybe. But Hunter, at this rate...
At what rate? He's a child finding his way.
Finding his way to what? Mediocrity? Failure?
Stop it right now.
The truth hurts, doesn't it? But as their grandmother, I have to think about these things. Someone has to worry about Hunter's future.
We all care about Hunter's future, but we support him, not tear him down.
Support won't get him through life. He needs to learn, to toughen up, to be more like his brother.
He needs to be himself, not Aiden's shadow.
Himself? And what exactly is that? A slow, unfocused, underachieving child?
One more word like that, and we'll have a serious problem.
Problems? The only problem is your refusal to see reality, to acknowledge the truth with Hunter.
The truth is you're obsessed with comparing them, with ranking everyone and everything.
I'm trying to help him, to make him better, to give him a chance at a decent future.
By constantly putting him down? By making him feel worthless?
Sometimes the truth hurts, but it's necessary, for his own good.
His own good? Do you even hear yourself?
Someone has to be realistic. You and Sarah just coddle him, make excuses, let him coast along.
We let him be himself, develop at his own pace, find his own path.
Path to where? While Aiden soars ahead, Hunter just exists.
I'm done with this conversation. We'll talk about this in person later.
Running away won't change the truth. Won't make Hunter any more capable. Won't make him equal to his brother.
Equal? They're both my sons, both equally valuable, both equally loved.
Love won't get him through life. Won't get him into a good school. Won't make him successful.
Success isn't just about grades and awards. It's about being happy, being confident, being yourself.
Such modern nonsense. In my day, we knew what success meant, what standards were, what excellence looked like.
Times change, people change, but your obsession with ranking everyone never does.
At least I care enough to have standards, to want better for him, to try to help him improve.
Help? Is that what you call this? This constant criticism? This endless comparison?
The truth isn't criticism. It's necessary, for his own good.
We're done here. Don't text me again about this. Not until you can treat both my sons with equal respect.
What are your plans for tomorrow and the day after? Would it be all right if I went shopping?
Sure. What time were you thinking? I can make sure we're out of your way.
Mid-morning, probably. Need to pick up some things. New cleaning supplies, the usual.
That's fine. Have a good time. We're heading out tomorrow anyway, so don't worry about us.
Oh, a family outing? It's been a while. Where are you all going?
Well, we're actually going separate ways. Aiden wants to see a movie, so he's going with Sarah. Hunter has soccer practice, so I'm driving him. While he's at practice, I'll do some shopping at the nearby mall.
Splitting up again? The family should spend time together, especially with how busy you and Sarah are.
Sometimes separate activities work better. Aiden's been wanting to see this movie, and Hunter can't miss practice.
Can't Aiden wait? Watch the movie another time? So you all go to Hunter's practice?
Aiden's been patient. He earned this treat with his grades.
Oh, so it's a reward for his excellence?
Mom, don't start.
I'm just asking. What about lunch? Have you planned that out?
Aiden and Sarah will probably grab something while they're out, but for us, I'll eat while shopping and maybe get Hunter some convenience store rice balls.
Convenience store food? For a growing boy? That won't do at all.
It's just one meal.
Is that so? Then I'll make Hunter a lunchbox.
Huh? You're making lunch for Hunter? That's unusual.
What do you mean unusual? I make lunches all the time.
Not for Hunter, not usually.
Convenience store food is so bland. I'll prepare something for him. Something special.
But are you sure you don't have to?
Why are you questioning this? Can't a grandmother make lunch for her grandson?
Of course you can. It's just...
Just what?
Nothing. It's just unexpected.
Kevin, do you think I hate Hunter?
No, it's not that. It's just that you always seem harsh with him.
I may be strict with Hunter, but it's because I care about him. I don't hate him. How could you think that?
Oh, really? Sorry, Mom. I misunderstood.
Making me out to be the villain. I'm rather hurt. After everything I do for this family.
Sorry. I thought you only cared about Aiden.
Of course I adore Aiden. Having such a brilliant grandson makes me proud. But Hunter is still my grandson too. Even if he's... different.
Different how?
You know what I mean. But that doesn't mean I don't care. I'll make him a special lunch. Just for him.
What are you planning to make?
It's a surprise. Something just for Hunter. To show I care.
You're being mysterious.
Can't a grandmother have secrets? Don't you trust me?
Of course I do. It's just...
Just what? Say it, Kevin.
Nothing. Thank you for making lunch. Hunter will be happy.
Yes, he will be. What time is practice?
Starts at 11. We'll leave around 10:30.
Perfect. I'll have it ready before then. Fresh and special. Just for Hunter.
You keep emphasizing that. Just for Hunter.
Because you seem so surprised that I would do anything nice for him. It hurts, Kevin, that you think so poorly of me.
I don't think poorly of you. It's just unexpected.
Well, prepare to be surprised. I can be nice to Hunter too, when he deserves it.
When he deserves it? What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just that I notice when he tries. When he makes an effort.
He always tries. You just don't see it.
I see more than you think. I see everything. And tomorrow, I'll show how much I care. With the special lunch. Just for him.
You're acting strange, Mom.
Strange? For wanting to do something nice? For my grandson? My own flesh and blood?
Okay. Thank you for making the lunch. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Oh, he will. He definitely will. Remember this moment, Kevin, when you accuse me of hating him. Tomorrow will prove you wrong. Very wrong indeed.
Mom, I'm heading home now. Soccer practice finished early.
Already? I thought it went until 2.
Coach had an emergency.
Oh, did Hunter eat his lunch? I'd be sad if he didn't eat what I specially made for him.
He said he wasn't hungry, so I ate it. I didn't want it to go to waste.
You ate it? No. No.
Yeah, it was good. The rice was perfectly seasoned.
Spit it out right now. Kevin, please tell me you're joking.
What? Why? What's wrong?
You'll get sick. Spit it out now. Where are you? Are you driving? Pull over.
It's fine. It had an ice pack, so it hadn't gone bad. Why are you panicking?
That's not what I mean. There was insecticide in that lunch. It wasn't meant for you.
What? Why would there be insecticide in it? Mom! Answer me!
'Cause Hunter was supposed to eat it. I never thought you would eat it. It was just a small amount. Just enough to teach him.
Wait a minute! You tried to poison Hunter? My son? Your grandson?
You don't understand. It was just to make him sick. To treat him a lesson. About gratitude. About respect.
What were you thinking? Do you realize what could have happened? He's a child! Your grandson!
It was only a tiny bit. Only enough to upset his stomach. To make him appreciate what he has. What I do for him.
That's not the point! You basically put poison in it! What were you trying to do to my son? How long have you been doing this?
Just sometimes. When he needs to learn.
Sometimes?
Just small amounts. Never enough to really hurt him. Just to remind him.
Remind him of what? That his grandmother wants to kill him?
No! Not kill. Never kill. Just teach.
I'm going to the hospital. How much did you put in? What kind of insecticide?
Let's talk later. Please, tell me which hospital. If anything happened to you, Oh, you weren't supposed to eat that. It was for Hunter.
That doesn't make it better, that makes it worse!
I can explain. Please, let me explain. It's for his own good.
His own good? Poisoning him is for his own good?
He needs to learn. To be more like Aiden. To try harder. To be better.
You're sick! You need help!
I'm not sick! I'm helping! Someone has to. You and Sarah just let him be mediocre.
The boys aren't coming home. Sarah's picking them up. We're staying at a hotel.
No! You can't! I promise I won't do it again. Please!
I'll be staying overnight at the hospital just in case, but Sarah and the boys will be at a hotel. I won't let them return to a house where you are.
You don't need to do that. I won't do anything. I promise. It was just this once.
Just this once? You said sometimes earlier. How many times? How long have you been poisoning my son?
Just when necessary. When he needed motivation.
Just having you in the house is harmful. You're dangerous. You're toxic.
Kevin, please reconsider. Don't leave me behind. I can change. I'll be better. I'll treat him better.
Like you've been treating him with poison? We're done. Forever!
You can't mean that. I'm your mother. Think about what you're saying.
I'm thinking about my sons, about their safety, about how long I've let this go on.
It's not what you think. I love them. Both of them. In my own way.
Your way includes poison! We're moving out. That's final!
Where will you go? You can't just leave. Think about this rationally.
We already have. We're not coming back.
It's only been a week. Have you found a new place? Even if you can't move in right away. You need time to think, to plan, to forgive.
There's nothing to think about, nothing to forgive. You tried to poison my son.
I told you it wasn't that serious. Just a lesson. The boys need me.
Need you? Like Hunter needs poison in his food?
But Hunter isn't used to Sarah's parents. Won't a new environment be hard on him? Think about the adjustment, the stress.
Don't be ridiculous. Sarah's parents treat both kids equally and kindly. That's why Hunter is so comfortable with them. He lights up when we visit them. Now I know why.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means he feels safe there, accepted there. But tell me, why do you think we moved in with you in the first place?
Because you were worried about me living after your father passed away. You are a good son. Because family takes care of family.
That's part of it, but the bigger reason was your selfish demands, your manipulation.
Selfish demands? What are you talking about?
What? You said it yourself, that the eldest son's family must live with his mother. Our house was too small. I didn't want to live together. Remember those conversations?
But I was lonely by myself. Besides, your wife agreed. She understood tradition, family duties.
See? You forced her. When she hesitated, you threatened her behind my back, saying things like, "What kind of daughter-in-law refuses to live with her mother-in-law? And if you don't agree, I'll spread rumors about you at school and in the neighborhood."
I never. She's lying. She must have misunderstood.
Sarah is kind. She didn't want to worry me. She just quietly told me, "Let's live with your mom." Now I know what you put her through.
I was protecting our family, keeping us together, like a proper Japanese family should be.
And before we moved in, you promised. You said you'd properly take care of the kids if we lived together. We agreed based on that condition, but instead you tried to harm my son. You've been harming him all along.
I'm sorry. Really, I can change. We can start over.
Sorry isn't enough. We're not coming back. We're cutting ties. We'll never return to this house as a family, ever!
Wait, Kevin, please! Don't abandon me! Don't leave me! What am I supposed to do in my old age without you? What about living expensive? Who will take care of me when I can't move?
Even until the end, that's what you're worried about? Your comfort? Your future? While my son was being poisoned? Sorry, but take care of yourself.
I know I was terrible to Hunter, but I'm the one who gave birth to you and raised you. Are you going to forget that debt and abandon your mother after everything I've done for you?
You've got some nerve. How shameless can you be? Fine, I'll tell you, you weren't a good mother to me either. In fact, I struggled because of you my whole life.
I raised you with great care, gave you everything, made you successful.
You always have to rank everything, everyone, even with my friends. You'd grade all my friends and label most of them as worthless, trying to keep them away from me. The friends who still played with me despite that, you spread false rumors about them until they left too.
That was to protect you, to ensure you had the right connections, the right influences.
No, it wasn't protection. You were suffocating me, controlling me. That's why I chose a boarding school for high school against your wishes. My whole life has been about escaping from you. I thought your over-involvement had settled down when I became an adult. I thought we could have a normal parent-child relationship, but I guess I was wrong.
Kevin, I'm sorry. I had no idea you were suffering so much. Just give me another chance. I can be better. For you, for the boys.
Being slow at studying or eating, those aren't big problems. But being insensitive to others' pain is a serious problem. And you're beyond insensitive. You're deliberately cruel.
Cruel? After everything I did for this family. For improvement. For excellence.
No. Everything you did was for control. For your own twisted sense of perfection. And now you've lost everything. Goodbye, Mother.
Kevin, please, don't do this. I'll change. I promise. Kevin, answer me. Please, don't leave me alone. Kevin? Hello?
I completely cut ties with my mother. From what I've heard, she's become reclusive and the family home is falling into disrepair from neglect. Since my mother always ranks people, she has no close friends or relatives. She'll probably remain alone for the rest of her life. After moving, our family's atmosphere became brighter. Hunter seems more energetic, too. As a father, I deeply regret not noticing sooner that my son was suffering. Going forward, I'm committed to treating both my sons equally, without comparison.